Hi everyone, it's Kristi. We're working on our journal in a box using the Artymaze kit. Well, it's Artymaze and Love Junk Journal collaboration kit, Nature's Remedies. And I got a little ahead of myself, but the next piece of ephemera I want to do here is, and we've done this one before, so it's not anything really difficult. But basically what you do is you take an envelope. You could take if you wanted a taller pocket, you could take a taller number 10. In fact, the first time I did it, I used number 10. But in this case, I've just used, I don't remember what, I think this is like number 6.75. It's a weird number. But basically, it's a letter size. So it's 6 1/4 inches long and 3.5 inches wide. But all I'm going to do is fold up about 2 inches. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, there's no exact way to do this, however you want. You just fold it up, and what you're going to do is you're going to glue here and here. That makes a pocket here. And then we have the little tuck spot here. And on the back, go ahead and glue this down. I'm not going to do it to this one because I've already done it. But then when we attach this to the page, we're going to attach it, let's see, this is a lefty, so we'll attach it on the left and the bottom and leave a tuck so that we can put larger items in the back. So I've already gone ahead and glued that down. So you can see I've glued it here and here. There's a pocket, there's the little tuck, and then I've glued this piece down. I missed a spot apparently though. So let's go like that. And the reason that we're gluing that down is just so that it doesn't resist us being able to put things in and out of the tuck. You don't want it bumping into that. Actually, this was the flap. This piece that I just glued down was the original. So sometimes when you coffee dye, things come apart because, you know, that glue can be water soluble. So, all right. So I'm just going to ink around the edges real quick here. And if I'd have been smart, I would have inked around the pocket edge first before I glued the flap, but that's okay. I'm just going to lift this up and put a little bit of ink on that, and I'll lift this up and put a little bit of ink on that. Okay, and then I've got a few different things. I've got this, and look guys, 2 out of 3 were the right size. Only have the one walnut stain that was the mini, and it was the same price, and I think that's why I just wasn't paying attention. But I will next time. Okay, alright, so this is going to go in here. And then I've got this little piece which is cut off from something, probably a tag that I put somewhere else. And I'm just inking around that. Not worried about inking the back. Oh, this is a booklet. Never mind, I lied. This is a piece that I cut out of an extra envelope, I believe. Okay, so that is a booklet. So we'll go around both sides of this one. Okay. Yeah, well, let's do a little bit. Don't need an awful lot inside because, you know, it's writing space, but, and it is coffee dyed. Okay, so that'll be tucked in there as well. And then I need a couple things for the bottom, and I just thought, I've got these little banner pieces, so I thought this would really look cute. Just kind of poking out this way. And then this little tea card is the perfect size for that tiny tuck as well. And we'll just put that right there. So this will be glued to the page. We're going to, in fact, let me just take these things out real quick. So let's see, I want it open on this side, so I'm going to do this side and the bottom. And about 1/4 of an inch from the bottom and the left. Let's give that a second to take hold. Okay, so we've got this, no, yeah, that goes in there, and then this goes in there, and then we have this in here, and that on top, and we want to put some things in the back. So I've got a tag here that I've cut from the ephemera pages. Lots of tags in this collaboration kit. Very, very, very awesome kit. Lots of choices. So I think I'm going to stick that there. And then I've just got some writing paper. I took one of the background pages and divided it in half. And you know, the pages are horizontal, so I divided it in half, 5 1/2, and just tri-folded it. Okay. I do like to ink the insides. Not a lot. But to me, sometimes a whole blank page, for someone who's not a writer, I don't like to write lengthy things. I can use this for 3 days by putting smaller items in here. I wouldn't, you know, I say I would never. I would, and I have done longer things. But to me, it's less intimidating to have it in sections where I don't have to fill it unless I want to. Okay, so let's put this back here. And the tag there, and that looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other one, and I will probably fast forward this part. Let me find the page. Yeah, this one. So the next thing I have are these envelopes. So I think I have one, I should have one more, yeah, page. Which one's the okay, this one's the coffee dye. So, yeah. There's 2 envelopes that came with the ephemera. So I'm just going to fold those up. and make them into envelopes. Okay, let's ink this time. I want to get a little bit of ink on the inside. Okay, this one is real easy, guys. Okay, we're just going to take these envelopes. I'm going to take a couple of paper clips. And let's see. That's the center, so I am going to put it this way. The paper clip, you could use a smaller clip actually. And I'm going to put a tag here. Is that the right? No, I got the wrong envelope. I didn't want this to have the same pictures on all of them. So I've got a tag on this side and a journal card on this side. And then we'll do that on this one too. Just fold it over with the paper clip. Oh, I did end up with the same one on this side. Okay, let's switch these out. I don't want the same one. Okay. I'm not worried about the other side, but yeah, that works. Okay, and then we have our center. Okay, so now you can see it's really getting to be kind of, it's just because of that lace in the middle, but it is getting a little bit chunky. But that's pretty much it. I am going to probably add a ribbon to that tag, but I'll do that in a minute. I want to go ahead and decorate the cover. So I've got a piece of linen here. And I'm just going to, let's see how big that is. I'm just going to tack that down. Trying to spread that out a little bit so it's not, there we go. So it doesn't come bleeding through too much. Which it doesn't really matter because I'm going to put some cheesecloth and a saying on top. I'm just going to hold that down like that for a second. Get the glue off my fingers. Okay. Alright, so I have a little square of cheesecloth, and I have another one here. I'm just going to pull it apart. I accidentally, well, I stuck it on here and stacked it up, and it stuck to the previous, it had 3D squares on it, and it stuck to that. So, I'm just going to put a couple more pieces down. So this little Inspire came from a Dollar Tree pack, of stickers. There we go. Let me press that down. Make good contact. Anyway, it came on a sheet like this. Stickers from Crafter's Square. There were 7 of them. Laugh, believe, dream, cherish, inspire, love, and hope. And I used love and hope on my tattered and torn journals. I really like these, and I've used them without the corrugated and with the corrugated. The corrugated's left on here. I like it. Like it adds some little bit more texture here. And then after this is dry, I'll come by and pull out some of this cheesecloth so it's a little more fluffy. So there we go. And then I had this charm on here. I'm not sure I want that there or not. I'm going to wait until it dries. But because this is raised on top of the corrugated, there's little channels. I don't know if you can see in there. Little channels. And this would fit perfectly right through one of those channels. So I may stick that on there like that, but I want to wait till it's dry, and I'm going to put something on that to hold it down. But that's it for this journal. I'm going to put just a seam binding wrap around it for closure, and tomorrow we'll move on to the box. I decided to go ahead and try and wrap it, and if it doesn't work, then plan B. And then plan C is use a different box, because I have that larger Walmart box that has the flap that opens all the way out, and that may be another option. So we'll see. Tomorrow we'll get to it. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye now.